was asking about how to get Jiminy to retrieve something. She actually wants him to hold something for props. So the first thing that we're going to work on, and he doesn't want to do anything with his mouth. He's all paws. Dexter's pretty pawsy too. So I'm just going to offer just a few different ideas. The thing with training is we never know what's going to work. We just want to make sure that it's positive for them and us, short and sweet, and building that confidence and feeling free to mix it up and try different things. So what I'm going to do is, I'm not going to put his hair here, but I do have his snoot in case I need to do that, is we want to encourage Jiminy or Dexter to use their mouth and not their paw. So I want to reinforce, ideally, for any kind of interaction with the face or the head, even if it's looking towards them, versus trying to get that paw in. So I need to be quick with Jiminy so that we can yes and treat the nose in versus the paw in. If that paw sneaks in, that's okay. Don't worry about it. Don't worry if you even yesed and treated it. Just try to get it quicker the next time. So we're going to start with food. And so, yeah, I know his little snackers, and as always, healthy treats. I'm just going to put some of these in my back pocket. That's a good boy. And I'm going to start with a towel. So sometimes, and with a lot of dogs who are comfortable with play, Jiminy was a rescue, so he probably didn't have a whole lot of play at the beginning, is we can just take an object, usually kind of soft and exciting, and kind of play hard to get. So instead of, if I want Dexter to get this and play with it, I don't want to shove it in his face. I want to make it hard to get, so I can kind of go, get. Oh, that's it. Oh, and you can yes and treat back. So if your dog isn't used to playing or going for something, you yes and treat. So you go, oh, yes, and then toss the treat. Yes, a good boy. Now, if they're excited about going for that, then you can do that a little longer. But if not, it would just be yes. And then treat. Maybe I should put a couple in my pocket. So again, the yes tells him he's done it right. So yes, and then treat. So it's just the interaction with this object. And I know he hit his paw, so we can go, well, maybe I should try it a little higher. Yes, good job. That's why I was thinking I need the snood. He can't see his treats. Are you ready? Monkey-dee-doo. Snood on so you can see your food. Yeah. Ready? All right, let's try that again. So, yes. A little snorts for a bonus, right? Ready? Yes. Right here. He's waiting for me to throw it. Ready? Yes. So this doesn't have food right now. Yes. Yes. Now I'm going to try lower. Yes. And right now it's just the interest of this object. Yes. See him go for it. And that's Dexter. Jiminy might not do that, but yes. 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 Okay? So one way. And again, short and sweet. Different objects. You can play around with different objects. Don't be stuck on one thing. Fur works well, so you can get like the rabbit fur toys. They actually have rabbit fur tuggies. You can make things from the craft store. The other thing you can try, and I usually do a combination of all of them, just not at the same training session, is you can take your, you can take your, let's come over here. That's a good boy. You can take your snacks, and you can put them in a towel or something soft. Wait. Scoot your back. Wait. And so they're in there. Obviously, you want to make sure your dog's not going to eat it, but I just have a little hairband. Treats in the other hand. Whoops, freebie. Okay, go ahead. He's like, I waited. Same concept, just we have the food here to kind of encourage that investigating. Yes. And a mouth action there. Yes. Now, for Jiminy's goal, it's to hold something. So this is almost like a tug, but that's all right because we want to focus on mouth. I'm focusing on mouth, not paw, and the interest in something. Yes. 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 So do it that way. You can also do, see his little treat jar came, so excited. Gloves, you can throw the treats in there. Yes, it's actually how we used to teach the service dogs to tug things off when they weren't mouth oriented. Yes. You can put the gloves on, treats are still in there. Yes. He's like, I don't tug. So treats are in the finger, maybe. It's like, oh boy, he's getting a little bobbly, short and sweet for Dexter. Yeah, I know. And it's hot with the lights. All right, so it's in the finger. It's not all the way shoved on. Yes! Go the other way so you can see a little better. Sorry about that. Ready? All right, ready? Yes! You can wiggle your fingers. Yes! 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 Good job. All right. So those are just a few different ways. You can start with nose targeting. You can have the object and they just go and hit it with their nose, kind of like what I did with the towel, your hand, anything. It's all about the nose and the face versus the paws. And again, try it. Give it a post below. Don't expect necessarily to get to the point where Dexter was. So when I used to train service dogs, we did use retrievers to kind of increase the likelihood of them using their mouth, but some of them, they didn't. So sometimes it would take a really long time to get them to start to do that, and that's okay. So is that it for today? Yeah? Say okay. So bye-bye. Give it a shot, and let me know how you're doing, and we will see you later. See you, bye-bye.
Let me tell you a story about the baddest dog that ever was. Sneaking food from the fridge, tearing up the garbage. He's a goofy old Dexter the dog. He's a bad Dexter the dog, the baddest pup that there ever was.